What does bug or what is a mobile app and how do these work on our smartphones?
Bug is an error actually. In our real life, what we face while doing lots of things, we make a lot of mistakes, right? Bug is that particular mistake. In coding language, we call it a bug.
Have you created any app and is there any eureka moment?
I actually created COVID warrior kind of application. I created it with a lot of research. My eureka moment was when I actually created that and I launched it.
Why is learning this app helpful for students in the future?
I think it is very important for them to develop their logic and bring out their creativity.
How long does it take for them to build a simple mobile app?
Generally, from the fourth class onwards itself, they are going to create their own applications on their own.
Hi. Ever wondered how students turn simple ideas into powerful mobile apps? Welcome to Sapthora. This is a mobile app development podcast where students turn caffeine, curiosity, and a little bit of Google into real apps. Here we will talk about coding, crazy app ideas, debugging disasters, and the journey from why isn't it working to wow, it finally works. I'm Raju, Head of Program and Strategy at Sapthora. If you love technology, creativity, and building the future one line of code at a time, you are in the right place. So let's get started with this podcast. I have with me Shraddha, who is our senior programming educator and the creator of our mobile app development curriculum. She has over 10 years of teaching experience to both Indian and international students. Welcome, Shraddha. So let's get this podcast started with the basic question. Tell us about yourself, your journey, and what motivated you into this field.
Hello, Kalamam. Thank you for a lovely introduction from your end. I like to describe myself as a translator instead a teacher or an educator. For the past decade, I have spent half my time translating human ideas into codes as a developer, and the other half translating complex codes back into the human concept as a senior educator. My days are mix of building scalable applications and building confident minds. Having 10 years in the industry has taught me that while the syntax of a language might change, the core logics of the problems solving is a universal skill that I am obsessed with, perfecting it, making it something which is next to the perfection. So my journey also, it never, like, nobody is perfect in this world, right? So my journeys also didn't really started with the perfect lines of code. It started with a lot of curiosity and a fair share of bugs. Over the last 10 years, I have navigated the evolution of tech landscape
Mhm.
from the era where certain framework were like the king to the current AI driven shift. I moved from being a developer who loves solving puzzles to an educator who actually realized that the greatest bug is to fix the intimidation of people feeling when they first see a terminal. My path has been about closing the gap between I want to build that and finally I can do it. I can build that. So that's what has done it, and that's my motivation.
Oh, okay. Shraddha, frankly, for someone, a layman like me, what does bug or what is a mobile app and how do these work on our smartphones? Can you just explain that?
Bug is an error actually. So, like, in our real life, what we face while doing lots of things, we make a lot of mistakes, right? In coding, Bug is that particular mistake. We call it an error, or in coding language, we call it a bug.
Mhm.
It has nothing to do with that bug, but yes, it actually restricts your code to,
Okay.
execute. It restricts every single thing. But there is, like in our real life, when we actually alter our mistakes, we correct our mistakes. In coding as well, we debug it. So we are
Okay.
actually trying to teach us the problem. So in Sapthora, students, they are going to learn how to debug the codes, how to debug the errors, and think logically when solving the errors.
So, Shraddha, what
Hmm.
is a mobile app and how do these apps work on our smartphones?
I will like to, break down this question into like four different things. Um, there is the interface, there is the logic, there is the connection, and there is the data. In our language, if we'll say that the front end develops your buttons and visuals that actually reacts to your touch while using your phones. Like when we are touching it, that's the when we are touching the hardware, it is actually responding to it. Logic, second one, it's the brain of the app, how it actually functions. Like we are calculating a price and we are filtering a photo and listening to a music and so on. There's so many, right? Third one is the connection. Connection is with what? The API acts as a bridge. Okay. Now, what we do is we are sending your request to a powerful remote server that is called backend, and it is getting connected. And whatever we are trying to do, we are trying to search, we are trying to play, it actually acts as a bridge over there. And last but not the least is the data. The server actually fetches the information from the database and send it to the your second to your screen in just milliseconds. In the blink of your eye, your output is ready. So that's what it actually does. So this is what we actually can say, this is what mobile application development is made up of.
Oh, okay. So the children will be learning all this? What exactly children will be learning?
Yes.
Will be learning all this.
um See, what I just told, I know that was in a very, technical term,
Mm-hmm.
but they will be learning in a very fun and a very, very friendly manner. What over here in Saptora, what we are doing is we are making them think in a creative manner. We are the medium, and we are making you to bring your thoughts to meet the reality on the ground of reality, and in a very fun and engaging manner. They won't even, realize that they actually have created the app
Okay.
in
And,
that
and
very
and
easy
why
manner.
is this such so important in today's digital world?
It is actually because, see, there are so many things. You cannot actually carry computers, you heavy laptops, every single like
Mm-hmm.
you cannot carry them wherever
Right.
you go. So life has become very fast today, very, very fast, and you have to go with, like, today it's so fast. Just imagine when your child is going to grow up
Right.
after 10 years or 15 years later. So it is important to learn this technology because you have all your things handy.
Right. Right.
You don't have to search anywhere. Like if you have to see the weather forecast, you actually just take your phone up and you just click and you just get to know everything.
Right. Right.
Whatever information today you are getting, it has to
Right.
be mobile, right?
Right.
Yes.
So before I go into asking you more serious questions, have you created any app and is there any eureka moment in your journey?
Yes, it was during COVID. I actually created one COVID warrior kind of application.
Uh-huh.
And that application used to actually help uh, detecting that whether you are actually suffering from a COVID virus or not. And it was actually, I created it with a lot of research and a lot of, consultation with different doctors itself. And my eureka moment was when I actually created that, and I launched it. And
Wow.
it was actually used by so many people at that very time. And I remember one of my parent, one of my students' parent, so they actually called me up like around 11 at night, and he actually, when he was just scrolling, he was finding something related to COVID, and he came across and he actually saw my name in the introduction, and he was like, Ma'am, we have actually used this. We were finding some app who actually can detect whether we are suffering it from or not. So thank you so much for
Fantastic.
that. And I think that was like,
Eureka moment.
I did my eureka
Fantastic,
moment for life,
fantastic.
I would
For
say.
life, really, really. That's beautiful. At what age can now students start learning mobile app?
I think the right age is like from 8 itself. 8 years is very good age
8
to
plus.
start learning. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
8 plus. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
somewhere
And
around 8 or 8 plus.
oh, fantastic. And what are some beginner-friendly tools the kids can use to create the first mobile app?
I think we over here in Sapthora, we're using MIT App Inventor. So
Okay.
that
So the
is the
students will
very
be taught
basic one.
how to download this, or they'll be taught everything here from the basic.
Ev- Everything from the basic, from the scratch, we always start. Like first teaching them, first making them understand what they are going to do, where they are going to do, how they are going to do. So I think if these three questions are being answered, every single person can do anything wherever they
Okay.
are.
Oh,
Even if I am not there, from
they can
the
still
very
do.
first class, their journey starts with a bang. That's
Mm.
what we in Saptora we promise over
Oh,
here.
why is learning this app helpful for students in the future?
I think it is very, very important for them to, develop their logic and bring out their creativity, because uh, they're like, these kids have a lot of creative thoughts, more than an adults. That's
Mm.
what I believe. And when they are creating this, not only they're creating something very, very, logical or something very useful, but it is actually enhancing their problem solving skills, their day-to-day thinking skills as well. And also, it is building their confidence. And that's what I feel is very, very important. When you
So
are creating something of your
you
own.
help them to turn their creative ideas into real mobile apps, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Oh,
And I am the medium.
yeah,
What I
right.
feel, I am the medium. Ultimately, they are doing. I teach them, and then I ask them create three more, just like that.
Oh,
So,
that's nice.
so yeah,
So,
so
what are
they
some
are
simple
creating.
app ideas which you can think of for beginners to create as their first project?
I think first one is they can create that light one, the use of buttons, how they are using the switching ones. They can create a lot of collage and all. I think nowadays collage is in very fashion, right? So
Mm-hmm.
people clicking pictures and all.
Right,
So
right.
I think they are going to love that, and their parents and friends too.
So, you
Believe
already
me.
have a set
That's
curriculum which you will be using for training the kids?
yes, we
And
have
how
a
long does it
very good
usually
curriculum.
take? How long does it take for them to build a simple mobile app?
Uh, Generally, from the fourth class onwards itself, they are
Oh,
going to create their own applications on their own
oh,
after learning the basics. Yes, it's as simple as learning ABC. everybody
Okay.
is like, oh my God, this is something very complex and all. But here we have made our curriculum in such easier way
Mhm.
that whosoever is going to learn that, even a kid of 8 or 8.5, is going to create their own applications.
I have a very layman question again. Please excuse me for that. What is the difference between designing an app and coding an app?
This there is very thin line, I would
Mm-hmm.
say, a very thin line. Um, First is like, so I am just giving the example.
Yeah.
So when we are constructing a house,
Mm-hmm.
what is the very first thing, ma'am, what we do?
We get a design. We try
We
to
get a
give a structural
design.
design. Yeah.
Exactly. We first give a design. We first
Hmm.
actually think that,
Right.
okay, there will be a living room, there
Hmm.
will be a kitchen, there will be a playroom or bedroom, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we first actually think. That's what designing is all about. We
Okay.
actually design a map first,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
first we design the whole app that, okay, I want this feature to be here, this button to be here, I want with this colors and this theme. And then coding is something where we are going to make it, interactive. Like when you're going to touch this, okay, this thing is going to come up, this information is going to come up. So this is what the difference between designing and coding. They both are incomplete without each other. That's why
Oh, oh,
soulmates.
that makes things clear actually. And
Right.
how do these apps which children are going to create solve real life problems? Any examples you can give us?
Mm, yes, there are
Mm-hmm.
so many. Like finding a path, if you can say, like if your device tracker is there,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it is actually solving day to day, like if your device is lost. So that
Oh,
tracker
okay,
is gonna
tracker.
help,
Mm-hmm.
right? The
Okay.
mobile device tracker. Uh, my students, they have also created some apps where like some people who are in need of, uh, blood and all.
Oh,
So they actually, yes, one of my students very long back, I think 2 3 years back, I think, she actually created that application and she integrated it with the API.
mm-hmm.
And any person who actually is very new to the city and they are in search of hospitals and blood banks, okay, and they don't know anything. In that rush, I think mind doesn't really work.
Yeah.
In just a click, they will be getting all the nearby blood banks and hospitals. And even there was a facility to talk to the doctor or the first management as well. There was a button itself.
Oh, fantastic.
So,
So your students have
and
really created lovely apps, I think.
and you will be shocked to hear the age, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
She was 9. She is 9. She is
Wow.
9.
And how long was she learning this course? How long did she do this course?
Uh, I think she learned it for 1.5 year, ma'am.
Oh.
The core of it, even
Mm-hmm.
the professional one as well. She learned it, and I think I'm very very proud of all my students and to her as well.
That's fantastic. So, other than this, any more popular apps which your students created? This was a fantastic creation.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. There are a lot, I would say. They have created a lot of games,
Mm-hmm.
like your jigsaw puzzles,
Mm-hmm.
and if I would say there are a lot of maze games are there. Um, and moreover, they have created the helping apps. There was
Oh,
one student who actually created, if there is a problem of water somewhere near, so
mhm.
they just can ping, and it was connected with the government's Jal
Portal.
Nigam
Mm-hmm.
portal.
Oh,
Yeah, over
okay.
here. So he actually did that. And when he called me up, ma'am, I have created, please, can you just click it? And I was like, okay, what is that? And the moment I clicked it, it actually opened that portal. So there are so
Oh,
many people who actually don't know
know
that
about this.
whom to
Yes.
call. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, whom to call. And
Mm-hmm.
these kids, they are like, they have no bar for this. I don't think we have such capability to think in
Fantastic.
such a very interesting manner.
Right. I think we
I
have
have
to
a
take
lot
kids
of,
when they're young itself. They have to learn this when they're young itself.
ma'am, I would say in these 10 years, what I have seen, like the fantastic ideas which I never have seen out in the world. What they express now, like the kids of 8, 9, 10 years, they are like outstanding.
Oh.
Outstanding.
What career opportunities are there in mobile app development?
There are a lot, ma'am, today.
Well,
There
this is
are a
something
lot.
parents
Not
generally
only,
ask us.
yeah, and there are a lot, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Not only like mobile application development is not only related to the tech field today.
Mm-hmm.
Every single field they are involving today, and they want them to be, in a handy manner. Whether they
Mm-hmm.
are the education sector, whether it is a music sector, whether it is, medical field, where whomsoever, whatever field it is today, they want it to be, handy. Wherever the person is, they can reach out to them in a very quick manner. And
Oh,
I think
right.
mobile application development is going to help you to connect to any field which you're going in future. Whether you're going to be a doctor, please create a portal so that your
Right.
patients can join you up. If you're
Yeah,
going to a
right.
music field, make it so handy that anybody can reach you out wherever you want. They can reach out. So that's why I think this is going to be very, very helpful for the kids in each and
Yeah.
every single
Actually,
sector.
when we talk to parents, they generally ask us what is the benefit of learning mobile app. So, what advice would you give students who want to learn mobile app development today?
The only advice which I give, when you are coming now, come with, all your heart open, with lots of thoughts, lots of, think a lot, dream a lot with the open eyes. We are going to make that come to the reality over here in Sapthora. I promise that.
That's that's so nice, Shraddha. So now I have asked you all the serious questions, which I wanted to ask you from a parent point of view, in case any parent wants to enroll the child. So this information was really, really helpful. Now, to break the seriousness, I have come up with a few questions. It's a rapid fire round where I'll be asking you questions and you will talk to me from a student point of view. Okay, how is it going to benefit students?
Okay.
Okay, so are you ready for that? Okay,
Yes.
uh, we finished with our difficult questions. Now let's come to a more easier rapid fire. Are you ready, Shraddha, for the rapid fire?
Yes, ma'am.
Android or iOS? Which would you build first and why?
I would say I would start with the Android applications because it has a larger user base and it is easier for the beginners to test their applications on different devices.
One app you wish you created.
I wish I had created a learning application that makes studying coding fun through games and challenges. So, although over here in Sapthora curriculum, we focus on project-based learning so that they can actually bring their ideas to a final project.
One feature every great app must have.
I think every single app, what I believe, they must have a simple and easy to use interface. If user cannot understand how to use the application, they won't really continue using it. You actually think if it is very complex and it is very hard to understand and you're
Mm-hmm.
not able to access it, you don't know how to use it, then what's the point keeping it in your phone?
Right,
You
right.
will use their storage
No, no,
today.
correct, correct, correct. One app idea you will build for students.
I think I would actually build an AI powered planner that
Hmm?
helps students to manage homework, exams, and their
Wow.
coding practices. I would love to do that, seriously.
Very nice. Very, I think students will love that too. Offline apps or cloud-based apps?
I think cloud-based apps are better because students can access their data wherever and whenever they want.
Which skill matters the most, logic or creativity?
I think both, ma'am. Both
Mhm.
are important. Logic helps us to write the, correct code, and creativity helps us to build something unique and interesting. I think Sapthora helps. We focus on both problem solving and creative projects, which helps
Okay.
students develop a balanced skill over here.
One dream company you'd love to build apps for. This is for you.
I think it's Google because
Oh,
indeed, I think that's the dream of every single coder, every single developer, because I think they create something innovative,
mhm,
used by millions of people. So whatever I will be creating,
mhm.
it is actually going to be there with millions and trillions of, I think, people
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there.
true, true, true. Your app hits 1 million downloads. If your reaction.
I think I will extremely be very proud and excited because it means people find my app useful. Not very in millions, but that actually happened. And
Oh,
but it
okay.
will be, I think that very night I will not sleep. I will be very, very excited. I will not lie. Anybody will be. I will be proud because I am going to, uh, live every time with a lot of millions of people are using, and they are
Yeah.
like, okay, somebody has created this.
If bugs were money, would you be a millionaire by now?
I think in these 10 years I would have been better than Bill Gates.
Oh, okay. If your app, which you designed, could talk, would it thank you or complain about you?
I think it might have thanked me for creating it, but complain about the late night coding sessions.
Right. This is something which I would be able to relate to. Would you rather fix 100 bugs or explain your code to a non-tech person like me?
I think I would rather like to explain my code because teaching is something which
You enjoy.
I yeah I it's something I actually enjoy. I was from a technical field, and also I was actually preparing for the civil services as well over
Mm.
here.
Oh wow.
So, yes, and leaving all that after, you know, clearing every single thing, and during, while I got an offer and I started, and I actually found out that I love this.
You love
I
teaching.
am, yes, it is not my work. It is something what I enjoy. I'm
Hmm.
giving, I have to the others. And I think everybody wants that. And I got an opportunity and I feel very happy. I never, like, after working for 12, 13, 14 hours also, I never get tired.
Right. Wow.
What else do you want? You
Absolutely.
have a profession
Absolutely.
where you are actually enjoying every moment.
You're
You are
really a
giving.
passionate person, a passionate teacher.
I don't know that, but I just love it. I really love.
Fantastic, fantastic. That's why Saptora needs teachers like you. And we are happy to have a teacher like you with us, actually. Which is the real developer starter pack? Coffee, headphones, or Stack Overflow?
I think Stack Overflow. Every developer is probably going to say that
Okay,
because starter pack, because we use it to find the solution and
mhm,
learn from others. And over
okay,
here in Saptora also, we teach our students how to research
okay,
about the
okay.
problem, how to get your solutions independently. That.
So, future AI apps or gaming apps?
I think future is AI. I
AI.
think AI applications will be the future as they are going to solve the real world problems in education, healthcare sectors, and many other fields. Maybe it is medical, or maybe it is gaming field, or whatever it is.
Okay. The last question. App idea in one sentence.
I would say an AI powered learning assistant that
Mhm.
helps students study, practice coding, track progress, and build project in one place.
Thank you so much, Shraddha, for this very interesting rapid fire round.
Thank you. Mm.
That was a very insightful podcast. We really, really learnt a lot, especially for someone as a layman like me, also. I was able to understand what exactly mobile development is all about. Just to inform all the viewers here, we are conducting regular mobile app development workshops, and this is going to start from April. So, if you want your child to be a part of this workshop, do reach out to our friendly student counselors for more information. Shraddha will be the teacher, and she'll be guiding and helping your child learn more about mobile app development. So, looking forward to parents out there enrolling your children in our mobile app development workshop starting from April.